someone at the side of the road ahead. He seems worn and weary.
Well, perhaps he has been beset by trouble. We should ask.
Peace, fellow traveler. Is the path up ahead safe?
Friend, even the most familiar path can be laced with snakes and scorpions in the darkness.
Fare thee well, then, and God go with you. Wait, I've seen you before. In the temple? Did you travel there as we did for the great feast?
I live there. No, I did live there. I don't know if I'll ever go back after what has happened.
Wait, I remember now. You stood near the high priests and waited upon them, the same priests who arrested Jesus of Nazareth and handed him over to be crucified.
And that is why I left, sir. My name is Malchius, and I was more than servant to the high priest. I was treated as a son would be. And Thursday night, after one of the Nazarene's own disciples came and said where he could be found, this father of mine gave me a jeweled dagger and commanded, "Go with the temple guards, see how we deal with these blasphemers and false prophets." And I went rejoicing that I had found such favor with those feared and respected men. The garden where we were led was fragrant and quiet, a place for lovers, not armed men with hatred in their hearts. This betrayer quieted us as we entered, and he laughed a little when he saw the others asleep on the ground. One man stood a little ways off, apart from the rest. He turned as though aware of our approach, even from a distance. He outstretched his arms and welcomed his friend, not knowing that how could he know? Yet he did not seem startled when we rushed at him. I reached out to seize this rebel when someone among his followers drew a sword. I saw the blade flash in the torchlight. I heard a swish, and then pain. Such pain. Even the sound of my own cries were muffled by the blood filling the inside of my ear. I crumpled to the ground, but clear as the temple bell, I heard a voice commanding, "Put away your sword." The crowd grew silent. Do you not think that my Father in heaven would send legions of angels to come to my aid? He picked up the crescent of flesh from the garden floor, bent down to me, and pressed it to the side of my head. "Be healed," he whispered. His words and the look in his eyes sank like a stone in the wellspring of my soul. Be healed. Time stood motionless, until I was jostled away again by the temple guards, binding him and leading him away. His followers scattered in the confusion. I was the last to leave the garden, still reeling from my experience. Look at my ear. Look! Now tell me, is there a scar? A wound? Some telltale path of that cruel sword?
Well, there is none. It is a miracle. But why did you not speak up for Jesus at his trial?
Yes. This healing is just more evidence that he was who he said he was.
I tried. I pleaded. I sought a private audience with Annas, with Caiaphas, but they refused me. I was barred from the trial. No doubt the temple guards had told them what had happened. They would not hear me out. When they closed that door to me, I did the same to them. I left. But serving the temple, the priests, it is all I have ever known. All I wanted was there, acceptance, honor. And the farther I stray from Jerusalem, the more I wonder what will become of me. How will I live? What will I do? Whom do I serve?
Come back with us to Jerusalem.
No, not yet. I prefer silence for now. I must do penance for my pride. I must follow those last words he spoke to me. I must be healed inside. Go on your way. Leave me. Leave me.
A moment. Take this scroll of Scripture. May you find comfort within these words.
I thank you.
Come, my friends.